Hi, everybody. I'm Jill Kirsch. I'm a life and career coach, and I'm lucky enough to help women close the gap every day between the life they're living right now and the one they most want to live. And it is so rewarding. And what is also extremely rewarding is to co-chair the gala and be so involved with the incredible organization of Dress for Success Atlanta. And for March Women's History Month, we are honoring the incredible women in our community. And without a doubt, there's one that stood out tremendously, and that is Dr. Audrey Arona, who you will hear from today. She was nominated and selected as a woman of power here in Atlanta. And, with her power, she has such a great heart on top of her expertise, and she empowers so many others. Thank you for joining us, Dr. Arona.
Thank you. It's such a pleasure to be here. And thank you, Jill, for not only the nomination, but also the selection. I'm honored and thrilled. So thank you.
Oh, thank you for all you do. As we've lived through an incredible time in history this year with the pandemic, it is people like Dr. Audrey Arona that we have the most to thank for how smoothly things have gone here in Georgia. She is the CEO and director of the Department of Public Health for 3 huge counties, Rockdale, Newton, and Gwinnett County. And I have been lucky enough to watch her handle vaccines, handle testing, and do it all miraculously well. Get information out to all of us. I will stop talking, actually, and Audrey, and let you share what you do.
Well, thank you. And, I'm a board certified OBGYN doctor for 25 years. And, I was in a private group and then a solo specialized practice in OBGYN for years, almost 20 years in this area here in Gwinnett County. And now I'm district health director for 3 counties in Georgia, which is the largest district in Georgia. And I oversee, what was last year 300 employees, and over the pandemic is now turned into 2,000 employees. And then since the pandemic started. So I oversee public health care programs, both in the state and federal levels. I also oversee environmental health, which is, everyone knows, inspects restaurants and pools and septic systems, land use, and now tattoo parlors. We also watch infectious disease and infectious outbreaks for things like Legionella at our hospitals and different things in our epidemiology program. I manage department budgets. I manage our emergency preparedness program, which is responsible for sheltering in times of hurricanes and tornadoes. And then, of course, managing our response in pandemics like we're in here.
What does it mean to you to uplift women, to empower them?
Well, women constitute the largest population in the world, right? Yeah. And women are often, well, they do have the most important roles in society, right? In everything that they do, not just their work at home, but their work outside of home, their caretaker roles, their childcare responsibilities are just so grand for women. And they make the biggest impact in society, right? An unhappy woman really leads to an unhappy home and an unhappy culture, right? So, and ultimately unhappy societies. And so from an economic standpoint, a political standpoint, and even emotional, psychological endpoint, all 3 of those human components drive development of women. And it's really, really important for women to be empowered because of the responsibility that they play in our society.
As we close out, I do want to mention that for Dress for Success, this is our special event going on, during March for Women's History Month. So it's, your hour of work can empower many other women. So if any of you watching choose to give the event they're doing 1 hour of your pay towards Dress for Success, empowers so many women in need. So if anyone has an interest in doing that, please reach out down below on the social media posts, or if you want to talk directly to our executive director, Susan Bonds-McCulloch, who is phenomenal, you can email her at executive.director@dfsatlanta.com. dfsatlanta.org. So again, that's executive.director@dfsatlanta.org. Thank you very much for your time, Dr. Arona, and thank you to all who are watching.